Welcome back, everybody. So today we've got a little bit of Honda content. I don't want to do too much because, people are complaining. Whatever. You like what you like, you don't like what you don't like. Don't worry about it. So we're going to get which I talked about last video, is the leaking problem. So I did check yesterday after I put air in the tires. They are leaking. And it is super windy today too. So since these are metal, I filled them up and then I sprayed, spray around, and they were bubbling right around the nut that goes around there. So we are going to switch them all out to regular valve stems. So I'm going to show you how. Man. So I'm going to show you how to do it with a regular, manual tire changer that I have in the back. And I set all that up yesterday. So let me go ahead, get a tire off, then I'm going to take it around the back and I'll show you how to use that thing. So just be a minute. And also, why is it so dang cold? This is summer. So day before yesterday it was like 82. Yesterday it was like 60, 61. Today it's 50. I know, like I said, had a cold front, but come on, people, this is ridiculous. Okay, so manual tire changer is in. It's rock solid. Now take the tire, you set it on there. You have this little spoon thing that you push down on the edge of the tire. You have a big bar here. This will break the bead. Bead's broken. Now I need to push this side down right there a good amount, because that's where the tire pressure monitor is. Now I have to, let's see, there's the tire pressure monitor right there. Now you gotta take the thing out. This thing is bolted in. You don't want to take it out beforehand, because if you do, then it just falls right inside the tire. So you want to be able to catch it. Now you have to get this out. There's that. Now I like to clean up inside here. A little bit of dirt and debris. Then you have the new valve stem. Valve stem tool. I always like to spray the valve stem, get it a little moist. That way it slides into the tire with the wheel. And there it is. And it's done. Now, all I gotta do is take it around and throw air in it. So I'll say, changing out a valve stem on a tire like this, it's not hard. It's pretty easy. I mean, what, that literally took me like 2 minutes. Alright, now fill it full of air, and it's done. Pop. So now it's now the tire's seated back on the wheel, and it's good to go. I always set pressure on the car because you can put, like, you know, you can put 35 psi in a tire right now, but as soon as you put it on the car, you load it down, pressure goes up. I always put the tire on the car, then I set my pressure. So we got more to do. I'll do all that off camera. Just wanted to show you how easy it is to do that on one. So I'm gonna knock all these out, then we're gonna work in the garage. No more Honda stuff. All right, catch you in about an hour because I got that to do. Okay, so my Honda content for the day is done. So we are going to go ahead and start working on the other head for the small block Chevy that goes into Silverado. So just like before, we need to take all the valve springs out. We're going to take all the valves out. Going to get them all cleaned and get all of the buildup off of these, and then also put new guides in them. So got a lot of work to do, but now that I've already done one, which is already on the motor, this one shouldn't take long. Well, I mean, it's still going to take long because, I mean, this is not, you know, doing all of this work isn't the easiest, it's not the fastest. It does have to get done. So, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I've already went over like the whole head, and I got a lot of this all cleaned up. Cleaned off all the gasket mating surfaces, went over them with a 3M surfacer cleaner thingy. So now it's just get down to getting this lip that's right here off. So that's what I'm wire wheeling because that lip, which I talked about before, is this little lip. It gets stuck on the guide seal or the guide that's in there, and it's not allowing the valves to actuate like they need to. So it's basically just clean them all up, get that hump off, get them as clean as possible. Then again, I'm going to relap the seals, or relap the valves as I'm going along, so that way I know that they're sealed up good. I am using a wire wheel that's not very abrasive, so this one doesn't have as much cutting as like some of the other ones that I have, because going across these like this, you don't want nothing very abrasive. You just want something that's going to do a light amount of work, because you don't want to like mess these valves up. So and there it is. So that lip is gone now. It's nice and smooth. I mean, it's dirty down here, but that's about it. It's just dirty. There ain't no lip on there. That's the main thing. So, nice and clean-ish. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, pop out all the valves, get them all cleaned, have them lined up in the back. I'm gonna try to keep them in order. Have them all lined up, get them all cleaned, we'll pick it up in a minute, because getting all these springs off, I mean, takes a couple minutes. Well, it's going to take like half an hour to get all these off. So just keep on flowing with this, because I got to get this motor done. Last valve to pop out. Come on. Of course, last one is always going to be the tricky one. There we go. Now, all the stock springs are out. I know this isn't the best tool, there is better, but it serves the purpose and it works. So, not gonna complain. All right. Now, find that last little clip that fell right there. Now I gotta get all the little umbrella seals off. So, and these things are one thing I'm replacing. These ones are good, but they're just not the best. So, go right down the line and pull them all off. Now, got to get to cleaning valves. So, got that one done. Now I got to get into cleaning the rest of these. Okay, last valve that needs to be lapped in. So, hopefully you can see. Well, let's get the light over here. So, the edge right there, it's all black and dark. So, throw a little compound on it. This is how I like to do it. Everybody has a different way of doing it. And I throw a little bit of oil on the stem just so it can spin inside easily. That's the way I like to do it. This one seems to be a little stuck, so might have to look into this. Maybe hopefully the guide in there isn't bad, but we'll address that later. Then little suction tool, put it on there, walk it back and forth. I use my hand on the back to help spin it a little bit, and then I push it in and out once in a while. This doesn't take long. A lot of people think that lapping valves is like a long, hard process. It doesn't. If you have the right tools, I have valve grinding compound, so it does not take long at all. Just to put a nice little shine on it, because that means that you just mated the two surfaces right back together. Now, Now, it's got a nice little shine around the edge compared to what it was. So, that is perfect. Let's see. Okay, there's just a little bit of buildup right around the hole right there. So, we'll get that. So I'm gonna get in with with my brass wire wheel. I'll clean that buildup that's on the hole right there. That's keeping the valve from going in and out easy. Parts clean all this. Get the brake compound off of it, clean compound off of it. Then start assembling. And onto the last spring. Now, this is not a short process to do all of this. Like, we'll just say putting these 8 springs in right here has been over half an hour. Because like just now, sitting here tightening it up, the spring shifted. So now I have to back it back out. So this isn't the fastest. Takes a while, especially when the spring doesn't want to like just line up perfect. There we go. And then sometimes I've had them get on there and it pop off just like that. So, like I say, this isn't the fastest. It takes a while. Is it worth it? Yeah. Because I've done this before. Alright, it looks like it's not no good. And it's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, but at the same time, it's cheaper to knock this out by myself than taking it to a shop and having them do it. Now, gotta put the 2 little retainers in. There's one. There's 2. And then undo it. Then I always, which is just something I do, after I get it all on, I smack the valve with a rubber hammer just to make sure it's all seated in. So, there we go. Second head is done. So, let's go and slap this thing on the motor up here. Try not to knock my camera over. Now again, we're just temporarily putting this on. Of course, trying to put it on like that, pain in the butt. A lot easier when you're actually on the side. I say that, and now I can't get it to go on. There we go. So, both heads are, resting on there. I do need, knock the door shut. So I do need head bolts. I need 2 sets. So I ordered 1 set for the Blazer. Well, they got, I'm not gonna say they got lost in shipping. They never shipped. So the guy refunded my money. I just haven't got around to ordering the 2nd set. Well, I guess now I need to order 2 sets because I need to get off my butt and get that one done. And then I need bolts for this. So I guess I'll go ahead, order me 2 sets of head bolts because got 2 small block Chevys here that need head bolts on them. So we'll get those ordered. We can get both motors put together. Well, that's about all I really wanted to do in this video. Just kind of do some work. Plus, it's already dark outside because, like I said, doing the head, this took me probably 2 hours easily because you gotta take the springs off, put the new ones on, take the valves off, put the retainer, blah, 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 all this stuff. It literally easily took me 2 hours, maybe more. I wasn't really paying attention at the time, but I do know it's dark outside. So I guess we're gonna end this here. We'll start another video tomorrow. Don't know what I'm gonna get into, but we'll start another one. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Catch you in the next one.